Hey, welcome to Stay Outside and Explore. Today I got this MTD Pro Snowblower, 21-inch clearing path, 4-cycle, 179cc. It did start at one time. I know it sat. I think the gas might need to be cleaned out, but let's try it once and see if it starts. I got it hooked up to the electric starter, but it automatically goes on. So let's see. That doesn't sound too good. Well, let's put it up on the lift and see what we can find. All right, let's start by taking off the spark plug. See if that has what that looks like. It's a 13/16. It's not that bad. You can smell gas. So let's go clean it up on the wire wheel and see. All right, let's see if this thing has spark. It does. I don't know if you could see it. Maybe if I go a little closer here. And it does. At first I couldn't quite see to check to see if it had spark because it's a little too light out, so I shut the garage door and made sure it got a little darkness, and sure enough it has spark. So we're putting the spark plug back in. I'm thinking it's the fuel that's clogged up, like in the carburetor. Doesn't take much nowadays, even though I'm running good gas. Still tends to give you some problems if you haven't used the machine in a while. Okay, we'll put the spark plug back on, the wire. Okay. Let me go get the electrical and see if I can get it to run with the starter. If not, then we'll try it by hand. Okay, I decided I'm going to try to pull it by hand. So I got it choked. Let's prime it a couple times. Key is, let's try it once. Prime it a couple more times. I say we need to drain the gas. Okay, I put a different spark plug in, same result. So let's empty the gas out of the float, out of the carburetor, see what we can clean up, and maybe we'll luck out and get it up and running. Of course, I filled up the tank when I did this. So we got a number 10 here. That's gonna take. And I'm wearing gloves because I don't like my hands smelling like gas. So I got the gas cap off, as you can see, and We'll drain the gas out. All right. I believe it's empty. So let's take the float bowl off and see what we got there. But we're still gonna get some gas. Not too bad. Okay. Actually, it's pretty clean. Well, pretty clean. I'll clean this up a little bit, run some brake cleaner through it. But yeah, it looks like she's pretty clean. I thought it would have been all scuzzed up a little bit. All right, let's put the bowl back on. Put the drain plug back on. Maybe it just needs some fresh gas. Wind is kicking up. Let me see if that's looks right. All right, I added some fresh gas. Make sure the spark plug wire is on there. It's choked, primed. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna take the carburetor off. Try to anyway. I looked inside the tank. The tank looks pretty good. Maybe there's something that's stuck inside that I didn't see inside the carburetor that maybe needs to be cleaned out. That's keeping the engine from starting. I mean, it sputters a little bit, not much. I'm gonna take off these two bolts. I think I gotta take these off too. These top two ones here. I don't know how to take this stuff off, but it's a learning experience. That's what they say, right? Alright, got a screwdriver. Not sure if that's the way it comes off, but we're gonna find out, right? Yep, just like that. Take the key out. Take this thing off. This is nobody's snowblower but mine. I'm not working it. I'm working on it on my own. So. All right, I had to get you guys some more power. We were running low. You're about ready to conk out on me. All right, so I removed the 2 screws back here. Then I realized you guys needed more power. Again, like I said, I'm trying to get to the carburetor here. All right, it was a lip that goes under the gas tank. So I got that free. You know, I wanted to make this video long, but not this way. Jesus Lord. Hey, look at that. Some more progress. Oh, look. It's already summertime. I've been working on this damn thing for so long. Oh, don't need to work on it no more. Put it away till next year. Not messing around no more. Enough is enough. Like I said, I'm not messing around anymore. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Dilly-dallying around with that piece of, you know what. All right. right, remove the hose to the primer. The zip tied part of this cover to the there. Yeah, I got it. Toledo. All right. Okay, that's the primer. I'm gonna remove this little spring here. Let's remove the fuel line. Okay, got the clamp off of there. I don't know what size. Let's try this one, it's a little bit bigger. Make sure that any gas all right, it came off relatively easy. All right, now I want to get this there. All right, the carburetor is now off. Let's clean this gasket up a little bit. Put it back on. Okay, let's take a look at this carburetor. Again, not sure why it didn't start, but we'll clean it up. I just pulled the pin. That looks pretty clean. I'm going to shoot some brake cleaner in these ports and stuff like that and see if make sure it's all clean. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it all cleaned up. I shot stuff in all the inlets and everything came out like it should. So I'm not sure why. It didn't seem like it was clogged, but maybe it just needed a good cleaning. So I shot, like I said, I shot everything, brake cleaner in there, and it's time to put it back together now. So I'll put the float back on. There. So now I got to make sure that this is on right. Because the carburetor was like this. Okay. Tighten it up. 1,000 foot-pounds. LOL. Then I'm going to put the drain plug back in so I don't forget that. So I'm sure I would. Okay, that's all on. I'll be right back. Okay, let's put the carburetor back on. And hopefully we don't have any major hiccups. Okay, that went in super nice. I'm gonna put the spring, the little spring. I think it goes, let me put a little light on the subject here. Let me get you a little bit focused in there. All right, so far so good. Let's put the gas line on. Okay, that went on. Now I can put the clamp back on. Just a little bit more. There. Okay, we got that. So we got this and that. Now we got to put this guy back on. Make sure it's on the right way so it works properly. Close. Yep. That's the way it is. Alrighty. So we got that. Now it's time to put this guard back on, right? Because that's all I have. So where did this come from? This came from where did this guy come from? Because that's that. This was like this up here. And that's what these long bolts are for. Oh, way over here, I see now. Yeah, maybe that's where the clamp came off. Be willing to bet. So let's dump the some of the gas out, and then we can get that. When I said I wasn't gonna be no more Mr. Nice Guy, yep, I bet that's where it ended up. I was serious. No more Mr. Nice Guy there, buddy. We're gonna take this, yank it off, start throwing things. Say a few choice words, right? You know, these things come in handy. I got 3 different sizes. Amazing. Never thought, you know, never saw those type of tools before. And that's with anything. Your tools, the right set of tools will get you to, you know, sometimes your job done quicker. Now, I gotta get that clamp. Okay, that's in there. All right, now let's see what else I need to do. Put the primer hose to the primer. There we go. Make sure the clamp is on there so it doesn't come off. There, that's on there. Let's put the bolts on there. The nuts, I should say. Maybe we can torque them down. Okay, we're good there. Let's put the choke mechanism on. It works. Put the key in. Put the throttle, you know, stop, fast, that all works. Okay. Put the spark plug back in. Spark plug wire, I should say. Let's put, I took the 2 bolts out of the gas tank. I didn't really need to. The mounting to get that housing off. I'm not going to put that housing back on only because I want to make sure this snowblower starts. Okay, I need to get my socket. There we go. Okay, that is tight. I got the housing over here. I'm going to take the couple bolts and tools off and put them over here in front. All right, got fresh gas in here. Got it choked, plugged in. Let's prime it a few times. Let's give it a whirl. Music to my ears. That is so awesome. That's what it was. Dirty carburetor. Lesson learned. Drain your gas. So sweet. Nice. All right, I got everything all put back together. The cover went on a lot better than it did coming off. Instead of trying to pull it off this way, you had to go underneath. So let's give it another whirl. Oh, it's gonna go. Instant success. Probably wouldn't hurt for me to get a spark plug. I'm sure it's pretty old. Other than that, it runs good. So I have my ATV with the plow, I have a bigger snowblower, and then I have this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Might keep it for the little snowstorms. You know, if I don't want to take out the plow. Otherwise, sometimes family's looking for one, and I can give it to them. So, all right, and then I have another one, just identical, but this is parts, because this, you know, the chassis or whatever, the frame is shot. So I'm gonna see if I can get that one running. I think I had it running at one time, and then I can always take the engine off and maybe sell the engine or something like that. Okay, well, I appreciate everybody watching. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll have more interesting videos coming up real soon. Thanks for watching.